Good morning, it's Monday, January 27. It's 5:45 a.m. in the morning and I am going to speedrun the entire tram and light rail network of my home city, Den Haag. I've come up with this idea. I saw several other cities on YouTube that already had speedrun records, they're like London and San Francisco. And I really like public transportations, and I always was fascinated with the concept of speedruns. So I decided to actually try to speedrun my own city. The first tram should arrive here at 6 a.m. and then we have to make like 33 transfers to complete the whole challenge. So for this challenge to be valid, I have to travel through every station with public transportation. I can get in or get out a station or just going through a station, but I'm not allowed to just walk or use a bicycle or a car to go through every station. I have to at least get in or out at a station. Right now I am standing waiting for line number 4. I am at Lansingerland Zoetermeer station. That is the endpoint of line 4 here in a city near Den Haag called Zoetermeer. Our journey will take us to like 4-5 different cities. We've got Zoetermeer, Nooddorp, Den Haag, Rijswijk, Leidschendam, Wateringen and Delft. So I think seven cities, villages. So all we can do right now is wait for the first tram that leaves in about 13 minutes. First order of business is actually buy ticket. You can actually use your debit credit card to check in with these little machines over here at the entrance. So you don't necessarily need to buy a ticket. But we are going to buy a day ticket. It's €8.30 and it's valid throughout the day. Not 24 hours, but on the day you buy it till the end of the shifts of the trains. My day card. As soon as we're going to drive off, I'm going to start the timer. And then we're officially on the way. And there we go. We are officially on our first tram. So we have to make our first transfer in the city center of Zoetermeer at the mall, at the station that is called Stadhuis, or in English it's called City Hall. And we have a few minutes to transfer to the next tram over there. I also will show you a map, like right here or there, where you can track my process. You can see the entire map, what I have to do. There are 14 lines and 287 stations. Well, we're not going to use all the lines. I think we're going to maybe to use 12 or 13. Because some lines overlap each other stations, so I don't necessarily have to travel on all the lines. But yeah, well, this is the first station from Telpark. It's off to Stadhuis.
Forum en Stadstheater Zoetermeer.
And we have arrived at our first transfer station, Stadhuis. It's like the only station here in Zoetermeer that's technically underground, but actually they just built a couple of buildings on top of it. I think we have around a 5-minute transfer here, so and we have to get across the platform. We're going on the circle line of of Zoetermeer, the number 3. And we also have to backtrack a little bit. Unfortunately, some of the stations we will have to do multiple times. So we're now going to take the number 3 and we're going to ride the whole circle here in Zoetermeer until Centrum West. There's actually only one station away from here, but we're going to ride the whole circle. Should take around 15 to 20 minutes. See, we still have 5 minutes to get 4 minutes to get on the next train. So we're still on schedule. And over here, you can actually see my entire plan. So we just did the number 4. And now we're going to take step number 2 to Centrum West. There is also going to be some walking involved between some of the end stations. So I hope the weather stays fine. But most transfers are kind of relaxing. I think there is only one connection with a 1 minute transfer. And there's one connection with actually 0 minutes, but that's not actually going to be a problem. And I'll talk about that later. And I'm sorry that I'm not showing too much of the outside, but it's really dark outside. So sunrise today will be around 8:30. So for the next hour and a half or so, not too much footage of the outside journey. Well, who've known we already got problems. I'm still waiting here at the Stadhuis station. My train is already like 8 minutes late, and according to the live tracker, this train has been standing here for the last, 8 minutes. It didn't move at all. And I have to take this train. There is no alternative. All I can do is wait and hope for the best. Well, it's official. Tram 3, line number 3, has a delay of 1 hour because of a malfunctioning train. So that sucks, so early in the run. If I want to get back to the starting point for a new try, I also have to get on this line on the number 4 train, and that it's stuck behind the number 3 train. I'm stuck here. Well, finally some good news. If I look at the tracker, there's actually a tram number 3 arriving right now. So I've got around a 25-minute delay. If it actually arrives, it should arrive in 1 minute. So sorry for the messed up quality, but my mic is giving a little bit of trouble. But yeah, I've decided to take the number 3 tram where I am now. I don't know how long the troubles is going to be. So I was deciding if I should get back to the starting point or just continuing and my journey. And I choose just to continue on with the record. It should still be a record because I didn't find any records, so I'll be the first one and somebody else can definitely break this record. So yeah, we're now in the number 3 tram, the circle line, and we have to stay in this tram all the way until Centrum West. And I can throw out my schedule completely. Okay, we're at Delftswal. We're almost at Centrum West. I think 2 more stations. I fixed the audio for now. Transferring to the next train should not be a problem because those are like every 2-3 minutes. I'm more worried about the transfer after that. After this.
Next stop, Dorp.
But if we're arriving at Centrum West, we either have to take the number 3, 4 or 34 in the direction of Den Haag. And we have to get out at Leidsenveen, where we have to take the number 19. Now the problem with the number 19 is that I think it only, even in rush hour, it only runs 3 times per hour. I have absolutely no idea how much transfer time we'll have in Leidseveen. Also right now, so you don't think I'm cheating, we are already at 1 hour.
Dus voor diegenen die in de avond die kunnen blijven zitten.
But it was good news. The announcer said that this train, instead of terminating here, it will go directly to Den Haag. So we don't have to transfer. Arriving at Centrum West. And that's the tram in the other direction. You can see Centrum West. So we have to take 2 more stops until Leidseveen. And I already saw there's also problems on the line 19. There's already 1 train cancelled on that. So I think I should arrive at Leidseveen in around 10 minutes. That gives me like a 20-minute transfer, because the next train will not depart until 7:34, and it's like 7:10 right now. So hooray! And well, welcome in Leidseveen. Maybe I'm just going to miss it. This will be really unlucky, of course, because I did hear a tram arriving. No, it's luckily the tram in the other direction. I'm going to need the tram in the direction of Delft. And we have to get to the Antonie Vakkersingel. It leaves in 15 minutes. And then in 35. So yeah, it only goes every 20 minutes or so. That's unfortunate, because the original plan was only like a 5-minute transfer. This line also has a little bit of a difficulty, because we have to get out and we have to travel back, and then we have to walk 1 stop, because there's 1 stop that will pass right next to this line to a little village called Noodorp. But unfortunately we have to get out at Antonie Vakkersingel, go back and then walk to another line so we can hit that 1 station. So how are you going to do that? I just have to plan. The original plan was to get out at Antonie Vakkersingel station, then like 2-3 minutes later there will be a tram back. Maybe there still is, there probably is. And then walk to Noodorp station. But first, well, we just have to wait 14 minutes. Yep, and here's our 3rd tram of today, the number 19, right on time. And we have to take that for 7 stops to the Antonie Vakkersingel. And from there I will explain later. So right now we are traveling just past this station. We're now arriving at station Ickburg, and we're going to the Antonie Vakkersingel. And you see this is like a triangle of different lines. So unfortunately I had to go travel through here, and here we get out and we're taking a tram back to the Weidevogellaan. I have a 5 or 6 minute transfer here. Go back to Weidevogellaan. I will walk, it's like a 12-minute walk according to Google, to Noodorp. From there I take the number 15 to Den Haag Central Station. It goes like this, and if it's alright it will change in the number 16, the brown line, and we can just say sit and go to Den Haag Hollandspoor station. So if it all goes right, I have a nice relaxing break once we get on the, I guess, number 15 is like purple, the purple line. Okay, I have arrived at Antonie Vakkersingel. So in order to get to Noodorp, we have to take the tram number 19 back to Weidevogellaan. And I have 4 minutes left. Officially I have to go to Weidevogellaan, and it's a 12-minute walk from there. Then I would arrive, according to the current schedule, like 8 past 8. but there's a tram leaving at 8:07. It's 1 minute late. So I think I'm going to do is get out one stop earlier, and from there it's a 15-minute walk. But you know, if I sprint a little bit, then hopefully I can get on that 8:07 tram to Den Haag Central Station. So that's the plan. Here's tram number 4. I actually think it's best to go to the front.
Next stop, Grutto-Singel.
Okay, so this is kind of a camp. Oh, wait. Oh my god. This is heaven. Oh, I don't need to run. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh my god, I don't need to. I was going to tell you that I needed to run to Noodorp station, but there actually is a tram. I just have to ride it to Noodorp and back again. Oh my god. Thank you for not, because I'm really out of shape. So this saves a lot of running. We are almost passing the 2-hour mark. Yes, and we arrived at Noodorp. This is the third city we're in, or actually Noodorp is more of a village. And this is the only tram stop in Noodorp. And well, we can get right back into the same tram. It leaves in 7 minutes. And then I can relax for a very long time. This tram should take around, oh my god, like 35 minutes until Den Haag Central Station, and from there it should automatically change in line 16, and that is also another 7-8 minutes. I can just stay in this next tram for like 45 minutes, so I can finally enjoy some breakfast while I'm in this tram. Yeah, so here we can see the map. We are right here. We're going to follow this purple line back to where we came from. And then here was Anthony focusing with the previous tram, and here we're going to get up here, up there, all the way to the city center of Den Haag, and we're going around our parliament, our government buildings in the city center. And going to make a right turn. We're going back to Den Haag Central Station, and from there it should change in the number 16 or the brown line to Den Haag, right through the city center again to Den Haag Holland Spoor Station, and from there we're going to take the blue line number 17 back to Den Haag Central Station. Let's get on the station, on the tram again, and let's depart in 2 minutes, and let's just enjoy the trip. The sun is slowly rising. Not much to film again outside yet. A lot of reflection if I film outside. But from here we've got a nice view of the track in front of us. We have arrived now at Central Station, and this tram did indeed change to number 16. So we can just stay in here until we're back at, well, we're going now to Station Hollandspoor. So, we have arrived at Hollandspoor. There's also a big train station here in Den Haag. But now we have to take the number 17 back to Den Haag Central Station, because this tram just skipped right past like 2 stations. So unfortunately we have to go back to Den Haag Central Station again. It will be the second time we'll be arriving at Den Haag Central Station. And we'll be back at Den Haag Central Station a 3rd time. And also Den Haag Hollandspoor we'll also be visiting like 1 or 2 more times. Now, unfortunately, there is a station right here that's called Rijswijksplein. The number 17 we're going to take does stop there. But like on the other side of the intersection, there's also a tram stop called Rijswijksplein. And I consider that 2 different stops. So unfortunately, we also have to get back here at Den Haag Hollandspoor at one point and cross that off. Okay, here is my next tram that I'll take back to Den Haag Central Station. I've not going to deal with Rijswijksplein now. I will deal with it later when I'm getting back to this train station. I don't know, we'll be back at this station 1 or 2 more times. We're just going to deal taking this tram to Den Haag. Right now we are passing Rijswijksplein. It's right over here where you can see the tram. But this tram also stops at Rijswijksplein, but on the other side of this intersection. And it's pretty far apart. So I don't count it as 1 station. So yeah, we'll have to deal with it later. Yes, and we are at Den Haag Central Station, and we have to go to tram number 6 in the direction of Leidschendam North, and we have to follow that line all the way to the end, and then we have to make a U-turn over there and take the same line back a couple of stops. I need the number 6. Oh, it leaves in 9 minutes. There's also a number 4 too that goes to Leidschendam, but it will mess up my entire plan. Not really sure I can do it in reverse. So I can do this entirely in reverse. My original plan was to take the number 6 over here to here, then go back, walk to number 19, go to Leidseveen, then go back on the number 3, 4 and 34 again, but it really messed me up this morning. Go to Voorburgerlo, walk to Elsendreef, and then take the tram back to Den Haag Central Station. So I could do that in reverse, but the only problem is I don't know the schedule of this one and if this will mess me up over here. And I only have like 2 minutes to find out, because the number 19 only goes every 20 minutes. And I know if I take this one, it should all work out. So I'm going to hold to my original plan, but I am like 30 minutes behind schedule, so that could completely mess up my schedule. You know what? I'm just going to risk it. I'm not sure if it will pay off or it will be causing me more delays, and at least I don't have to wait an additional 6 minutes now. So maybe we're lucky or we're not. Anyway, for now we have to take this tram to Elsendreef, and they're going to check for tickets because there are security comes on the tram. got out. I made a mistake, and we'll see if I can get a tram back. If I do it like this, I'm missing one station, so I am not sure. I don't know the schedule of when the trams go in the other direction. This is Miramar Mobile now. We're going to take the tram back, the number 2, one station, and from there we can take the number 6 again. Because if we would continue, if we would have continued on the number 2 tram, we actually would have missed one station, and it would have messed up the entire schedule. So hopefully I can get back in time, one stop, and then we can get back on the number 6. Again, that was a stupid mistake. It's just going to circle around. We're over 3.5 hours in now, so we're not even halfway yet. Nobody cares in the Netherlands if you're walking through a red light or not. Yes, and we're back at Den Haag Central Station. And here we've got the main beach.